Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Deza Zalia Permata Dewi as English lecturer in Ibnu Sina University. Today I will conduct real teaching as one of requirement in joining Pekerti Batch 4 in Bengkulu University. Without further ado, let's check it out.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How is your feeling today? Not feeling good. Why? How are you today? Fine. There is no one answer fine. Gak ada selain dari fine jawabannya. Really great. Okay, thank you. Have you breakfast? Not yet. Guys, before starting class, before going to learn, you need to eat first. Because it will be make you focus. Okay, next time you must eat first before doing anything. And don't forget to eat. Okay? So, let's check around you if there is rubbish or something messy, kindly take it and throw up. Okay? It has clear enough. Everything is clear. So you may louder to speak. Okay? Who is the chairman? Okay, let's lead our breakfast before starting our class today.
Attention please. Let's pray. Finish. Greeting to the teacher.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, before we are starting the class, I need to hear your voice by checking your attendance. So, answer my calling you with telling quote in English. That's okay, one by you or by another expert, but just insert me by sharing the quotes. Do you understand? Yes. Okay. Aledia Latifah. Azad. Muhammad Irsyad.
If you can say something nice, don't say something at all.
But if you have no problem, kind of cold or something problem with your sound, with your voice, can you louder please? Jadi silahkan agak keras lagi suaranya. Ulang lagi Irsyad.
If you can say something nice, and then don't say nothing at all.
Nadine. Never stop the way because like never stop to that's very much. Milan.
Our turn is qualified as they are seized by sun students.
Dimas Bagus.
The feeling of drifting is the best teacher to become a strong and patient person.
Zoya. Stop thinking too much. Start talking action. Najwa Dwi. You got something you never had. You have to do something you never did. I guess that all of you can speak English fluently. That's like the class like this. Janti Feliana. The organization of right and wrong that is revealed. I'll be there by you. Nur Wahid.
Your future is written by what you do today, not tomorrow.
Yumna Latifah. It is. I cannot see Yumna. Okay. It is never too late to be what you might have been. Radian Syah.
This was if you don't find
happen when you making other plans?
Rido Sukma.
You don't have to be perfect, but you have to keep moving forward.
Jovi.
Listen first. In the end, we only grant the chances to be in the relationship we were afraid to have, and the decisions we waited too long to make.
Self-care.
Yourself and never surrender.
Rahil.
Present is ready to go beyond limits.
I guess that you have great vocal. All of you sound nice voice. But guys, if I talk to you in English, you understand fully or not? Kalau misalnya ngomong pakai bahasa Inggris, kalian ngerti atau tidak? So I will translate to bahasa or full English. Let me make commitment first. Kita buat kesepakatan dulu. Miss harus ngomongnya full pakai bahasa Inggris atau mix ke bahasa. Mix ke bahasa. Oke. So when I give you appreciation because you have a good voice, that's you understand, right? Oh, kalau giliran pujian kan. Nah, that's the first point. Jadi itu kesepakatan berarti kita mix bahasa ya. Dan listen everyone, if you do not understand what I told you, if you do not catch the point when I transfer to you, you may hands up your hand and tell me, pardon me miss, I would like to ask you, or pardon me miss, I cannot hear your voice clearly. Gitu ya, kalau misalkan Miss ngomong kalian nggak terdengar dengan jelas atau kalian nggak nangkap apa yang disampaikan, kalian boleh angkat tangannya. Tell me politely. You know polite? Apa polite? Sopan. Jadi sampaikan dengan bahasa yang sopan. Can you catch my point? 100%. How about you guys? Kalian paham yang disampaikan? Coba keras sedikit.
Yes.
Paham? Nah, the second one, when I talk, you keep silent like this way. But when I ask you to talk, kindly speak up. Guys, I want you enjoying my class. You feel that you like the class, you feel enjoy, you like throwing to trip. You like trip, right? Jadi silakan kalian rasa di kelas itu seperti sedang melakukan sebuah perjalanan atau traveling. We traveling in learning. We have journey in learning. Kita seolah-olah sedang ada journey dalam perjalanan pembelajaran. Jadi take it enjoy, gitu ya. The big point is you do not think English is difficult, because if you think it is difficult, it will be difficult. But if you think easy, it will be easy. That's the point. For example, when you are thinking that you cannot go to this room, so you just stay on your house, on your before aware, because you are focused that you cannot do that. You just can stay. Jadi ketika kalian sudah pikir, oh, I can do this, yes, you can do more than you thought. Kita tuh bisa lakukan lebih dari yang kita pikirkan, gitu ya. Dan when your friend, we have commitment in our class. When you are seeing your friend coming up or telling something or sharing something or asking questions or doing performance, then there is some problem or mistake that human error or anything else, kindly don't judge or blame. Jadi kalau misalkan temannya lagi mengasih pendapat, bersuara, atau memberikan ide, jadi jangan dijudge atau ditertawakan. You need to respect each other. Because when you are respect another one, when you are respect another person, you respect on yourself. Gitu ya. Thus consequence on our life. Jadi itu berlaku juga di kehidupan kita. Ketika kita bisa menghargai orang lain, berarti kita bisa menghargai diri kita sendiri. You catch my point? Berarti kita sepakat seperti itu? Sepakat. Because the first point that I see you is your etiquette. Jadi poin pertama itu adalah how is your behavior, how is your respect to your teacher, your lecturer, or your friends, how is you respect to another one. That's the attitude. Okay? Okay, before we jump our learning, I would like to ask you, do you still remember what have we learned last week? Let's we take back to yesterday, let's take to last week. For example, what we have learned. Introduction, greeting, that salutation, thanksgiving. You have a great mind, everyone. I like this one. When you have big point, then you remember what we have. Jadi itu intinya. Ketika kita tuh belajar from your heart, so the knowledge, the information will keep on your mind for long time. Jadi ketika kamu belajar dari hati, kamu akan tersimpan lama. But when you are learning without or know from your heart, so after someone instruct you, after someone tell you something, then they go, you lost the mind. Gitu ya. Jadi ketika orang ngasih tahu sesuatu atau kita belajar yang ikhlas, pelajaran itu akan tersimpan lama. Tapi ketika kamu belajar yang setengah hati, itu akan hilang ketika orang itu pergi. Ketika yang mengajari kamu itu pergi, yang ada di kepala kamu juga blank. Okay? So you have learned it from your heart. I guess that only 10% of my students answered yes. Cuma 10% yang jawab yes. You have learned from your heart? Yes. Guys, don't be afraid to talk or speak up. Because we are as human, we need to social life. We need to interact with other. Jadi jangan takut untuk ngomong karena kita tuh akan bersosialisasi dengan orang-orang. Yang pertama itu adalah interaksi. Jadi kamu ketika ingin menyampaikan ide, ingin ngomong, jangan takut. Oke, bisa seperti itu? Bisa. Nah, karena kamu udah ingat materi sebelumnya, we should continue to next material. Dan can you see my screen? Bisa lihat kan screen, Miss? Nah, before we jump to the material, only join to my physics or playground. Just you click join myphysics.com on your Safari or on your Google Chrome, then enter the code 593116. If you cannot, just click the link that I have shared you. And then mention your name over there. Your real name ya, everyone. Nah, ini udah ada sama student join. Nah, sudah 16, we wait for 1%. Udah 16, kita tunggu lagi satu orang lagi yang join. Teacher ya, tracker. Safe chat, okay, join. So all of you have joined here. Bisa semuanya, ada problem? No one? Welcome to join this quizzes. That's really easy. If you do not know the point, kalau nanti kalian tidak tahu isinya, just tap. Just try to guess. We can start. Guys, it's okay if you don't know what kind of Mana ada pertanyaan? Ada pertanyaan? You tell your name first, then tell your question. That's the way to asking question. Ya, jadi syarat itu tell your name dan tell your question.
In English.
Yeah, of course. Start with English.
Okay, my name is Nurwahid and I have a question. The question is, what is a preposition?
What is preposition? Then the other one?
I will answer it.
Oh, okay, great. That's your friend, you know that.
So, Nurul is
Tell your name first, then you try to answer.
My name is Muhammad Isnarbani and I'm from University Telkom.
Okay. Lanjut.
And here I will answer the Wahid's question. So what is preposition? He said. And so preposition is a word that used to share the relationship, a noun or pronoun or any other words in one sentence. Is that clear, Nur Wahid?
Clear? Dari additional one, ada yang mau tambahkan? What is preposition? Give a close words for it. Ada yang mau tambahkan? Tambah preposition, contohnya example, apa itu contoh preposition? Read on at, under, by. That's great. In, on, at. Okay. There is one of you that asking again question. Okay, there's Angela trying to answer, trying to asking question, tell your name, tell the question or answer directly. Jadi silakan sampaikan namanya, baru questionnya, atau bagi yang mau jawab namanya atau jawabannya. My name is Arjun Mika. I want to ask, what is conjunction? What is conjunction? Conjunction. You do not know conjunction. One knows conjunction. Okay.
I will answer the question. Conjunction is a word that many words, phrase, or words in the sentence. Example that but, if, and.
Okay, give a close for you. Conjunction itu the point is connect, the connection. Nah, then we continue the main point when you are trying to learn English. The English is depend on three inside word. Jadi bahasa Inggris itu berdasarkan dari 3 kata. So, if you cannot speak English, if you do not know how to write in English, kalau misalkan nih kalian nggak tahu cara ngomong pakai bahasa Inggris, cara nulis kalimat dalam bahasa Inggris, poin pertama yang harus kalian bisa itu adalah membagi yang mana yang noun, yang mana yang verb, yang mana yang adjective. Jadi bahasa Inggris itu that's really chill, the children. That's very generation word. That's really chill for you because that's only 3 points that you should remember. The first one is verb, okay, then adjective, then noun. What is in bahasa noun? Adjective kata sifat. Verb. Oh, great! You have known. So our purpose in learning today is you know and understand what is part of speech. Then you know how to utilize or how to use that in your sentence or your speaking. Jadi tujuan pembelajaran kita itu. Nah, sebelum kalian masuk ke tenses, tahu tenses? Apa itu tenses? Tata bahasa. Kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia itu ada namanya SPOK misalkan. Dalam bahasa Inggris itu ada susunan katanya. Subjek, predicate, objek, kenapa? Tapi dalam bahasa Inggris itu dia terbagi dari 3 waktu. Waktu lampau, sekarang, waktu akan datang. Guys, we learn next meeting. Itu yang akan kita pelajari. kita bahas dulu yang tentang part of statement. Jadi sebelum kamu ke sana, kamu harus kuasai dulu yang mana yang benda, yang mana yang sifat, yang mana yang kata kerja. Nah, when I ask you what is noun in English, and then you kindly tell the definition, what can siapa yang bisa menyampaikan noun? I have mentioned over there also. Silakan. Gak ada? Noun adalah, kata benda adalah, boleh kalian sebutin contohnya, boleh kalian sampaikan apa namanya, identifikasinya seperti apa yang disebut kata benda itu. Iya, boleh. Boleh, coba. Oh ya, boleh. People, terus bisa masuk ke kegiatan juga. Oke, great. Jadi itu dia ya kata benda. Identify, people, place, thing. Actually, have mentioned over there. There is idea when you are talking about around you looks like table. Ini table-nya apa nih? No, that's noun. Jadi tau kan, noun itu ada terbagi benda hidup sama benda mati. Uncountable noun, countable noun, living noun, unliving noun. Itu yang noun. Semua yang di sekitaran kita yang bentuknya tempat, objek-objek itu kategori kata noun. Then we continue to adjective. One noun to adjective. Siapa yang tahu adjective? Oke, benar. Boleh kita.
My name is Muhammad Nurullah, and I would like to explain adjective. Adjective is a word that describes or modifies the nouns or pronouns in a sentence. For example, the car is going quick.
Oke, great. Itu yang adjective. Adjective itu when lamp itu kategori apa? Noun. When in front of the lamp, that's how is the room. Kalau misalkan lampu kita matikan dia dark. Kalau dihidupkan dia light. That's adjective. Then when I ask you to go around in this room and then run, go down, and then try to push up, how's your feeling? Tired, exhausted. Then when you did not eat since morning until tonight, until tomorrow, for example, starving, you are starving, then sleepy. Don't you feel hungry? You're hungry. The word more than hungry is starving. Then when you are going around without jacket but heavy rain, kalau misalkan kalian lari keluar sana terus ada hujan deras, what do you feel? Wet. You get wet then fall. Then if we are taking so long, this will be freezing. That's adjective. Everything that you feel, that's adjective. Semua yang dirasakan adjective. Then, for example, this one, this, what is this? Marker. Kategorinya? Noun. This one, long or short? Long. Long is adjective. Long, short, adjective. Then this one, round, circle, that's adjective. Paham ya sampai sini? Jadi everything that you feel dan that is full, that's adjective. Semua yang dirasakan ada bentuk dan ada wujudnya. Paham? Then you know what is sifat. Kalian tahu apa itu sifat? Oke. verb. Jadi verbs itu adalah everything that has energy dan has effort. Jadi kalau ada usaha dan tenaga, effort, that different how you do it. Do you can separate and get the point which one now, which one adjective and verb right now? Amen ya. Nah, love, like, cat, that's verb or adjective. Adjective. Love, cat, like. Contoh, ini adjektif atau verb? Verb. Adjektif, ada yang jawab adjektif, ada yang jawab verb. Nah, sekarang misalnya, when you are loving someone, when you are hate someone, for example, you love your mother. What are you doing? Everything you do for your mom. So everything that it means when she asks you go back early, she asks you to work, you do that. That's work. Effort or not? When you like someone, then you try to ask which one you remember or your social media. Sunny yang the main one who like someone, you have effort or not? Yes, absolutely. That's so. If having effort or energy that's coming up, that's for adjective. When you love someone, you feel that flowering. When you have someone, for example, you go over there, then there is someone that you have. You try to find another way. You try to turn right or turn left. That's effort or not? Yang tadinya kalian langsung jalan-jalan lurus saja, tapi karena ada seorang yang kalian tidak suka, kalian jadinya harusnya mencari jalan lain, belok kiri atau belok kanan. Nah, jadi kalau misalkan tadi kalian berbelok jalannya, mencari jalan yang lain, itu usaha atau enggak? Usaha, berarti itu verb. Contohnya nih, kamu marah ke orang karena marah sebenarnya angry. Terus mad. Misalkan nih, kamu gak suka karena dia mengecewakan. Mengecewakan ini is disappointed. Kalau udah terlalu mengecewakan dia, kamu jadinya kita kan meninggalkan seseorang karena bukan karena marah tapi karena kecewa. Saya mau meninggalkan seseorang. Oh, jadi kalau misalkan udah di atas kecewanya, kita nengok dia tuh looks like disgusted. What is disgusted? Berarti ini adjective. Tergantung apa? Kalian? Depend on apa? Tadi kalau jawabnya tergantung kecewanya. Nah, berarti udah paham kan berarti bedanya semuanya? Oh ya, kalau dia ada usaha tenaga berarti dia adjective. Then we jump to noun. Noun itu a lot of vocabulary in noun. Jadi vocabulary-nya tuh when you tahu sebuah dalam bahasa Inggris apa? Kalian udah tahu nggak N? Pernah dengar kata N misalkan? Nah, kapan itu dipakai? Kapan N itu dipakai? Dipakai ketika kata selanjutnya menggunakan huruf persamaan. Ketika kata selanjutnya menggunakan vocal word. Berarti kita pakai sebuah itu untuk konsonan. Kalau N untuk vocal. Kalau N untuk noun sama N. Vokal bahasa Inggrisnya vowel. Contohnya, temennya udah jawab nih, udah tahu apa tuh yang tahu N. Contohnya, sebuah apa gitu? N apple. Terus? Kalau yang A contohnya a car. Okay. Hopefully we have car everyone. Oh kalian nggak amin kan? Amin. Pernah dengar kata de? De itu juga bisa digunakan untuk noun. De itu memang penanda. Kalau kamu lihat teks nanti ada de itu berarti dia setelah kata de itu berarti dia kata noun. That's the way to describe something or categorize something in texting. De itu kita gunakan untuk benda yang we do not know which one the specific one. For example, a lot of window here. So I ask you, close the window, please. Because a lot of window, I do not mention the detail one with the specific way that you still. Or example, handphone in cell phone. HP yang dijual di konter-konter, kita kan nggak tahu tuh which one the phone. Jadi kita bilangnya the phone. But if you tell your phone, that's a phone. Can you take my phone or that's the phone because a lot of phone. But if specific phone, telepon. Jadi itu untuk yang detailnya. Untuk yang kita udah tahu yang mana dia. Paham? Then I give example to you. And yang mana yang betul? Which one? The up or down? Up. Up atau down? Ada yang jawab up? Yang jawab up kenapa? Because university, the letter O is sound like U. Soundnya, sounding U not U. Soundnya what? University gitu ya. Yang lainnya yang jawab university tadi N. That's okay, just right. Because in learning you getting go or make mistake, that's okay. Because it will be hard thinking for you, then you will remember until like next time. Jadi kalau salah nggak apa-apa, karena kalian akan ingat tuh kemarin saya salah di sana, jadi nanti berbagi dan nggak lupa lagi. Dan jawabnya kenapa? Kenapa? Oh, because it is vowel. Okay. How about this one? Power and power. Bacanya itu hour. Yang mana? Up atau down? Down. Jadi dia itu pakai N ketika the first letter sounding. Or you are hearing looks like vowel A, U, I, O, that will be used N. But something looks like consonant B, B, C, D, F, G, H, that will be used A. Catch the point? Was it? Do you understand? Okay. Then we jump to adjective. You have known which one adjective before, right? Sudah paham tadi adjective yang mana? Dan the verb. Nah, verb means have word. But if you are looking on book dictionary, kalau kalian lihat tuh kamus bahasa Inggris, pernah punya kamus dulu? Pernah? When you was young, I guess that your lecturer or your teacher asked you to bring dictionary. Nah, there is the middle of the dictionary, irregular verb, regular verb. Jadi ada kata kerja beraturan, kata kerja tidak beraturan. Do you know regular verb, irregular verb? Regular itu kata kerjanya yang verb 2, verb 3-nya sama. Contohnya need, needed, needed, yang ada gigi-gigi. Dan irregular verb, verb 2 dan verb 3 different. Contoh, pertanyaan eat and eaten. Ring drum, ring drum. Okay, good. Itu lagi ya poinnya. Next meeting we focus on this one. Minggu depan tuh kita akan fokus ke sini karena kita learn about tenses. But now, jump to fulfill this. Kindly take a note to complete this task. You may complete that task which fulfilled by using A and D or no article. Jadi No need article. Artikel tadi yang kalian belajar E itu artinya apa tadi? Sebuah. Berarti dia hanya untuk ya oke, sebuah. Satu bahasa Inggrisnya one, singular, single. Jadi kalau dia pakai e and dia itu hanya untuk sebuah atau singular. Lawan kata singular apa? Plural. Plural artinya jamak. Jadi kalau jamak atau dia banyak, bendanya itu tidak perlu kalian isi e atau n tadi. Silakan, I give you time 3 minutes, 3 menit. I guess you finish this one. You may answer on your book and just mention. No need to write all of the text. Just write number 1, what is A, N, or D. Then the number 2, N or D or no article. Jadi silahkan jawab tanpa harus tulis teks panjangnya. Jawaban yang di titiknya nih, the blank one isinya apa? Berarti ini 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jadi buat aja 1 isinya apa? Misalkan 1 menurut kamu isinya no artikel. Nomor 2 isinya apa? Then for one will be correct at all. Yang betul semua will give the next rank. How much the blank rank? Berapa baiknya ada blanknya? Ada berapa? Ada berapa jumlah titik-titiknya yang kosong harus diisi? 11. Jadi ada 11 parts and 11 answer correct. You may hands up your hand if you have correct at all. Guys, ini tuh bukan sesuatu yang difficult for you, so you do not need to looks like too hard want to do this. Jadi jangan seperti berpikir terlalu keras, karena ini kan gampang. 2 minutes left, 2 menit lagi. If you have finished, can you tell me? Yes, I have finished. Yes, I have finished. Okay, great. We wait 1 minute for your friend that still did not finish. Kita tunggu 1 menit lagi. Guys, after you finish, then when you are trying to enter it, just tell the word also. You read the sentence. Jadi kalau nanti kalian jawab, kalian baca kalimatnya. Nanti kita bacanya tuh dari ujung ke ujung. Start from right here. ya. Nanti baca nomor 1 oleh dia sampai the word. Jawab bersama. Apa kata bonus? Nah, ini specify. Oleh dia milik. Baca deh. As a guide. Isinya apa? The. Let's check. Alright or not? Guys, I have mentioned here. So if you are correct, kindly check it on your room. Kalau betul, silakan cek it. Jadi sedikit cepat guys, lanjut. Lagi. But jawabannya full kapital. Yang lain ada jawab yang lain? Gak ada semua jawab full kapital. Bill, ada yang jawab Bill? Yang jawab Bill siapa? Kenapa Bill? Karena kamu gak tahu which one Bill kapitalnya. Ada banyak Western Australia. Yang jawabnya tadi kenapa? Karena fokus to C, yes. Then the fourth one is for the other one, kindly checklist if you are correct, but make it wrong if you are wrong. Silahkan dicek. Ini self assessment. You may check if you are right, if you are wrong, kindly do that or math. Silang kalau kamu salah, kalau benar silakan disitu. Ya? Ada yang benar semua? Ada yang benar? 15? Ada? You are right at all? Okay, let's give applause for yourself. Nah, this one, the next direction. You need to use your knowledge that you have no before to answer the question. You need to answer fast question and fast answer. Jadi kita baca terus bacanya cepat, jawabnya juga cepat. Bisa ya? Only 12 question, hanya 12 pertanyaan yang kamu cukup menentukan aja jawabannya. Yang mana yang benar? Nah, yang apa langsung jawab? Jawabannya? Now, the book is covering her beautiful facts. Jawabannya? Oke, semuanya benar tadi. Kenapa itu Eva? Because energy. It was energy. Okay, great. Another answer. Another answer. Why does that pop? Adverb itu apa? Contoh nih, adverb of place, adverb of time. Tadi bisa ada dengar suara bebek keras sedikit. Das keterangan. Kalau adverb of place berarti keterangan. Kalau quickly, berarti dia keterangan waktu atau frekuensi. Quickly berarti dia isinya apa? Adverb. Next, apa jawabannya? He's charming. Apa jawabannya tadi? Adjective. Yang lainnya? That's charming. That's right. Charming, that's beautiful, handsome. That you know only the familiar word, but that word that is charming, cute, pretty. This one? Conjunction yang udah dijelaskan sama temannya tadi. Pronoun. Pronoun itu ada apa aja?
She,
subject. Next. Oke. Bentuk berapa dia? Kedua. Berarti dia regular verb atau irregular verb? Great. Itu kalau belajar yang di kelas dia kalian bisa ingat. Wow, that's including conjunction dari connection. Jadi dia letaknya di tengah, kalau letaknya di awal berarti ada 2 kalimat. Sebelum kalimat itu ada koma. Tapi kali ini dia 1 kalimat. Berarti isinya preposition tadi contohnya under, in, on, at. Nah, kali ini berarti apa? Interjection. Misalkan kamu lihat ada sesuatu atau for example your friend got shopping for example. Oh my god, that's interjection. Then adjective. Next, guys, louder please. Agak kuat sedikit. Now, tadi dijelasin sama teman yang tempat. Oke. Let's keep a close look. Right now we jump to group. Kita lanjut ke kelompok lagi. Silahkan kamu separate ke group. Ya, there's group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5. Ya. I will give you case. Misalkan kasih kamu case, silakan you try to enjoy to complete your area to this month. Orange apple. Gak ada yang salah ya? Kalian biasa melakukan kerja jawabannya. Benar semua. Dulu-dulunya anak pasti berapa? Iya, ada yang nggak fokus. Berarti kalian fokus nih. Orange, orange, jump. Orange, banana, banana. Kenapa tadi mesti bilang jump kalian jump? Kan gak ada instruksinya. Kan cue-nya adalah orange, banana, dan apple. Apple, 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 banana, orange, banana, banana, apple, orange. Oke, kasih ya, thank you. Nah, sudah kembali energi dan kefokusannya. Nah, you get the case. Jadi sudah dapat kasus satu-satu. You read that one. Listen the instruction everyone. Dengar instruksinya. Silakan kalian give one line. Tahu line? Give one line for subject. Jadi on the text, if you find subject, give one line. On the text, you find verb or to be. Tahu verb kan tadi? To be, kamu garis 2. Give 2 line. Then if you find adjective, kali give 3 line. Silakan garis 3 kalau kamu ketemu adjective. Then if you find conjunction or preposition, give circle around. Jadi silakan kasih lingkaran untuk conjunction dan preposition. Garis 1 berapa tadi? Garis 2? Tiga pada to be atau mudah boleh. Dan 3 line for adjective. So enjoy doing your collaboration with your group. If you need to more prepare, kalau misalkan ada buku kasus tambahan atau kasus di kelompoknya itu kurang, tesnya kurang, kalian boleh minta nulis. You may help. What is your ada lagi yang untuk? Apa yang oke? Kasusnya tentang apa? Ini boleh guys. Oh, you want to solid the grammar kalian sangat ngomong. Contohnya ada bentuk tambahan cepat, tambahan teks. Guys, how many minutes you need to do that one? Berapa menit kalian butuh mengerjakannya? 5 minutes? 15? Around that one. 15 decide to 7, yeah, 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Ada lagi yang butuh case atau tesnya? Nggak ada. then your result. Jadi nggak hanya sekedar akurasi you benar atau tidaknya, and then you explain by giving reason. Nanti ketika kamu sampaikan ke depan, explain by giving reason. Then I will give you score also based on your explanation in presentation. Jadi penjelasan presentasinya. I give 3 minutes more. Finish everyone? Selesai? Not yet. dulu semuanya. That's okay, everything guys. Boleh ada tulis yang kalian dapat, silakan ke depan. Di depannya di sini boleh ya, atau di depan sini boleh. Ayo ke depan. Two enough. Then you tell what you got. Then I will score you. I will show you. I will find or see your score based on your solid or not. Then your appropriate answer. Then how you do presentation. Okay, once. Okay, one. How many? So one is yours. Two is yours. Guys, when group one doing presentation, if there is something that you wanna ask, kindly ask. Jadi kalau misalnya group one mau tanya nanti, kalau group one sudah presentasi kan tanya silakan. Hey.
Hello guys, good morning. I guess you are in a good mood right now. So our group will bring the material on stage. We'll start with that one. Big thanks. Oh, the introduction. My name is Ranil.
And my name is Jessica Gariji. My name is Irshad.
My name is Azam.
And here, we'll read the first and second paragraph.
Terus Raja Ampat. In bahasa Indonesia, Raja Ampat means four kings. For king of who ruled for kingdom in the region, namely Meiko, Miso, Sarawati, and Batanta. The name of Raja Ampat is taken from the folklore that exists in the region. In the folklore, we said that in ancient time there was a husband and wife who accidentally found 6 German eggs on the back of the wafer. Because they are hungry, they intend to cook the 6 eggs. When about to be cooked, 5 on the 6 eggs hatched and out 5 dreams. 4 men and 1 woman, they were named Betani, Zohar, and Muhammad. While the women are named also, everything is maintained by the husband and wife. The duty of Raja Ampat began worldwide in 1999 at the time the birth of the dark dog named Max Emma visited the region. His original purpose was to trace the existence of knights and ships used in World War II that were supposedly sunk in the infection. It turned out that Max Emma was fascinated by the diversity of humanity in Raja Ampat. So in 1998, he invited Gary Allen, an Australian fishery expert, to conduct a survey in his place.
Raja Ampat Regency in West Papua province is commonly called the Bird's Head. Has an area of 880 square kilometers, and nearly 80% of it is ocean. The length of the beach reaches about 4,860 kilometers. However, the inhabitants are only about 6,000 in the 35 islands of 910 islands. The population is spread over 98 villages and 17 districts. Its local population consists of 10 tribes that have a major livelihood as a fisherman. Since the 2 hours between journey from Sorong to Waisai Harbor in Raja Ampat, the eyes have been spoiled with blue sea and crystal clear views. The view is even more amazing when entering Raja Ampat territory. Although the average air temperature of 45 degrees Celsius, there is not a reason not to go to this tourism object since it's surrounded by this cluster of beautiful coral islands.
Tourists going to Raja Ampat is expected to prepare their finances in this time, as they have to spend about 20 million rupiah per person for this amazing experience. It is compensated for the beauty that is seen while swimming and diving in some area, as well as visiting the beautiful island. Travel from one island to another with a small boat costs at least treehouse to arrive at Bayang Island. This island is one of the most favorite tourist destinations in Raja Ampat area.
Okay, so the result from our discussion, we found a lot of preposition, the subject, the adjective, and the verb, of course. Miss, do you want me to mention all the preposition?
Can you just mention how much? How many? How many preposition are going to be adjective? What is your ratio? That while you frame doing presentation, I will check your task together. Jadi setelah temannya terakhir, usahakan round to check your project.
So the result means we got many from the previous discussion.
There is a 21
Preposition. There are 21 preposition in conjunction and for subject and about 8 adjective. Means. Right? Anybody? Is there a question? Go ahead.
How do you find the specific ones on
Okay, honestly, we just randomly search in this whole text, but we finally find the most efficient way. So first, we read just line per line, and jump to three line both. So the word is
Okay, to answer your question, Alidia, before we point to the adjective and the other things, we first need to search and need to be sure that it's correct. The preposition, I mean, the adjective. We had some hard time in the discussion because we kind of
I don't know how to do it.
yeah, how we didn't know if the word is correct or not. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Can I answer this?
How is Alidia for your answer? Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied?
Are you satisfied, Alidia, with our question?
Louder answer.
Alright, thank you, Alidia, for the question. Is there any other question?
I guess that enough one question because we need to show and so we may
Okay, I think that's all from our group. Thank you for
Listening.
thank you for listening and attention to Ronia, and I'll be fine.
Okay, give a applause for that. Okay, the last group who will let's right. Oh, go ahead. Coming in. Okay, go ahead. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We're from Group 2, and in this occasion, we will be presenting about the test that we have done about Siap Peles, or in Indonesia, Istana Siap. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Nazwan Aprilia, and here's my team.
My name is Lutfi Syafrasa.
My name is Leah.
And first, we would like to read our text first. Then we will be discussing about the subject, verb, and all. Would you like to visit historical site? If so, then Siak University is a tourist destination that is highly recommended for you. This time, I will discuss about one of the main tourist destinations in the city that is tourist is Malay Castle. This is Siak Palace, which is also an icon of the city. Siak Palace is the official residence of the Sultan of Siak, which is built in 1899 during the reign of Sultan Syarif Hasim. This palace is called the Sultanate of Siak Sri Indrapura, which was completed in 1893. Today, the palace is also called the East of the Sultan Palace, is an administrative region of the Siak government.
The palace has an area of about 32,000 square meters consisting of four palaces: Siak Palace, Palace of Timur, Pajang Palace, and Palace Baru. Siak Palace has an area of 1,000 square meters. Siak Palace has a Malay style architecture, Arab and European. The building consists of two floors. The bottom floor is divided into 6 floors. The waiting room of the guest of panel room, living room of men, and woman living room. One room on the right side is the royal court, also used for party rooms. The upper floor is divided into 9 rooms, separate the palace of the sultan and the guest. At the top of the building, there are 6 statues eagle as a symbol of forest palace.
While the courtyard of the palace can still be seen 8 cannons spread to different sides of the courtyard. Then, to the left behind the castle, there is a small building that was formerly used as a temporary prison. Siak Palace is located at Jalan Sultan Syarif Hasim, Siak Regency, Riau Province. Today, the Siak Palace is open to the public and frequently visited by both local and foreign tourists who want to see directly the residence of Sultan of Siak. Do not worry about where you live as long as in this town. Around the palace, there has also been a lot of hotels and palace of culinary typical Malay, which would spoil your thoughts.
Okay, in this text, we found 6 subjects, 36 verb, 48 preposition and conjunction, and 6 adverb. Any question for you guys? Ada yang mau bertanya? So, no participate? Great management in solving your task, depend on the other group another way to manage how is your part and then how is your partner part. So give a pause. Before pause, let's pause me first. Thank you so much guys for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, give a pause for your friends. Jadi seperti itu ya, in a group you do not need to do by yourself, trust to only yourself. Jadi jangan terlalu memaksakan untuk percaya diri sendiri atau tidak mau membagi dengan temannya. I will show you how you collaborate with your friend. That's the first one. As that beside your critical thinking to do that, you need to do with team. Jadi selain kamu bisa bekerja sendiri, kamu juga harus bisa bekerja dengan tim. Nah, for the end of our material, do you have question or not? Ada pertanyaan atau tidak? I guess it's really clear for you. Yes. Okay. If you have no question for ending, let's do the question. Then I will ask you, but I will not ask you directly. Tidak akan tanya kamu jawab langsung lagi. Okay. You have to perform. You have speak up before. I have listened your voice. So now we will use technology again to do this. You may see on the screen, join the menti.com. Silahkan take your phone. Silahkan boleh pakai HP-nya untuk saat ini. Then you click on your menti.com, enter the code 319555159. Silahkan join. If you have joined, just mention here your thumb, click like. You may scan barcode also if that's another way. Kalau nggak bisa scan barcode-nya, bisa join at menti.com. Bisa semuanya? Oke. Silahkan answer the first question. Wow, great. Ada yang langsung jawab nih, what you have learned today. Selain dari part of speech, apalagi yang kalian pelajari hari ini, there is entered words itu. Silahkan diklik kata-kata apa yang sudah kalian pelajari hari ini. After you enter a word, you click submit. There is another one except verb, noun, preposition, conjunction, overall about part of speech. Okay, you may type a word. Silahkan type kata. Ada lagi nih jawab preposition. Preposition tuh no space here. Preposition tadi. Adjective. Adjective. The right one like this. Adjective. Okay. Then I guess that all of you have answered here. Then we continue to next question. What difficulties did you encounter in today's lesson? What is difficult did you encounter here on our lesson today? Kesusahan apa yang kalian rasakan? If no difficult one, say that how is your feeling? Because I just I'm still speaking up. Okay. The other one? Oh, ada yang untuk belajar maybe about adjective. That's great. I know how is your happy. Okay. There is no difficulties but you are feeling. Nah, for taking your homework, I will prepare this one for you because you need to know more about adjective. So we have finished also, don't forget for next meeting. Next meeting we will learn about tenses. So don't come to my class with empty mind. Jadi silakan prepare materi atau read a lot about tenses so you come with full brightness, with full mind, with mindful. Okay? Okay? Everyone, today was a big step forward carry this moment class with you, and remember that every small effort that you do is counted. So everything that you do is counted. So if you learn, it will have impact on you. If you are trying to know more, you get more. Okay? Let's say alhamdulillah for closing our class today. Okay, thank you everyone. Nice to see you. See you next meeting with Francis Araya. See you later.